Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a soul's journey reading, and as always, it is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading. So the messages may or may not resonate with you. Time is fluid, energies are interchangeable, and it is not gender specific, okay? So just keep an open mind and take what messages resonates for you, all right? And leave the rest. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I went ahead and pulled some cards for you just to save time on the shuffling. And overall, what I'm picking up so far is this energy of being patient with yourself. I feel like you're, finding some sort of peace. It's like a sense of calmness. And I feel like it's pushing you in the direction of your dreams here. Now, the cards that popped up right are the Deer Spirit, and it says, bring a gentle touch. Now, I feel like this is what you're doing, is you're being gentle with yourself, but also you're being gentle with others. And I feel like you're being very diplomatic, and just it's that Libra balance that I feel it, and it's kind of this energy of like taking a step back and observing more than doing, more than taking action. And then you have the Turtle Spirit here, which this talks about something taking a long time to progress or manifest, but it's the idea of taking life's experiences under your shell and moving forward with wisdom and knowledge. This card is, has a lot of creative energy involved. It's also water energy, which talks about the emotions, okay? And what I feel is it's like you're beginning to tell your own story here. It's like you found this certain inner peace, inner calm, and you're beginning to I want to say become more authentic with yourself. Because with this card here, the Milk and Honey card, this is a card of it's like you've gotten a taste of prosperity and abundance, and it's like you want more of that, but also this card is talking about being at peace with oneself, but also being authentic enough to go towards what it is that makes you happy. It's your abundance. Let's see, what other cards do we have here? We got Coyote Spirit, and it says trust in divine detours. Okay, so there could be a situation here where you're having to go a different route, and it feels like there's a lot of trust involved. I'm hearing the word trust very strongly, and it's like you're having to either trust in the process that you're undergoing. It could be dealing with work, it could be dealing with relationships, but whatever the situation is, I feel like Spirit is challenging you to have a lot of trust. In terms of like, I feel like this has to do with collaboration with other people too. Let's see. Look, you see that? Whale Spirit says trust in the great mystery. So whatever this situation is, it's requiring a lot of trust on your part, and I feel like this is a challenging thing for you, is to just trust in the process. Trust that the universe will unfold the way that it's meant to, and in your favor. Mm-hmm. It's like you're having to really trust that things are going to work out, basically. You know, so if this is it involving work, say you're at a job that you haven't felt any, you know, growth lately. Spirit is saying trust that it's going to get there. It's going to grow. You know, it's going to manifest the way that you imagined in the beginning. If this has to do with relationships, it's trusting that these connections are going to benefit you in the end, you know. So in terms of like collaborating with other people, it's trusting that it's gonna work out and you're gonna be just fine with how you connect. Does that make sense? Let's see what other cards we got here. We got the mutable moon, and it says nothing is yet set in stone. Interesting. So then that again, it goes with the idea of trusting. You got trust here, trust there. Is trusting in the journey, because nothing is set in stone. You know, you ultimately have the power to manifest your reality the way that you want it to be. It's just a matter of changing, you know, perspective and mindset, right? And right now it feels like you are definitely at a very grounded level. It's like your mind is balanced right now, and there is part of you that questions this process, but it's like you're reminding yourself to just trust. Wow. Yep. New moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. I feel like that's either what you're doing or that's what needs to be done, because again, it's about finding that inner peace. You know, you could be really contemplating on this situation, trying to figure it out, trying to gain more understanding on this situation. Or you could be doing your meditation work and finding that balance, finding that calm, which I feel more is what you're doing. Is you're actually applying your meditation into achieving your abundance. We got regeneration. There's growth here. I'm gonna read this one out of the book here. But regeneration is basically, you know, Scorpio energy, death and rebirth. I feel like a new version of you is emerging here, but I feel like there's been a lot of pain. You know, there's been a lot of heartache, stress, anxiety, all of those feelings. You know, it could be one or the other, but I feel like mostly whatever has happened in the past has led up to this moment of rebirth for you, and you're having to execute your trust. You know, you're having to really show the universe that you trust in the process. Yeah. Rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So this could be the detour that we're talking about. Maybe something new, you know, showed itself to you. Like a new opportunity presented itself to you. And maybe you're questioning, like, I don't know, should I take this opportunity or not, you know? But it feels like this could be something emerging from the past as well, something resurfacing from the past, like an old flame, like a relationship. So take it as it resonates, all right? It's going to resonate differently for everybody. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Bottom of the deck, we got the World Cosmos in reverse. So there is a karmic situation here that I feel is on the verge of completion, or that needs to be closed here. Alright, Spirit, what messages do we have for Libra's highest good here? It could be involving family. It could be involving a marriage. It could be involving work as well. So let's see, Spirit, what messages? Yeah, we got the Queen of Material in reverse. This is giving me the energy of, you know, not feeling abundant enough. Not feeling like you have what you need to feel secure, to feel financially stable. There's also a lack of confidence in that card. And I feel like you are being patient with yourself in terms of your confidence. Thank you. So we got the Death card in reverse, Scorpio energy. This is change, right? Change for the better, but when it's in reverse like that, there is a resistance to change. There is hesitation, you know. We got the Muse of Emotions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And this card is basically the King of Cups in the tarot. And it's, you know, it talks about, one, being in control of your emotions. And two, showing compassion, kindness, love, right? And I feel like you're being diplomatic in that way. I feel like emotionally, maybe internally, I feel like conflicted internally, but on the outside, it feels like you are showing compassion, you're showing kindness and love, you're being gentle with others, like I said earlier. And it feels like you're trying to be gentle with yourself too. Like, I feel like there's inner turmoil here. We got the Ace of Inspiration. This is creativity, passion, a spark, an idea. You know, take it as it resonates, but this is a new beginning in terms of, like, you know, creative passion. So for some of you, this could be an idea that you've had that you're beginning to manifest in your reality, and you're having to trust in the process. You're having to trust that this idea is going to lead to your abundance. Yeah, because with the Two of Materials in reverse, this just is giving me that energy of either being overworked, right? Having too much on your plate. This is also giving me the energy of just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in your mind. A certain level of indecisiveness, you know. Bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Voices. So not only are you having to trust in the process, but it's like you're also, this is the energy of, like, doing your research, right? This is the energy of looking more into something, looking more into whatever it is that you're wanting to understand more. And it's like the situation has you confused or has you questioning things, and you just want to figure it out. You just want to know, like, is it gonna take me to my, is it gonna lead me to my abundance? You know, I feel like you're watching tarot reading videos to gain more understanding and gain more clarity for the situation. What other messages do we have for Libra's highest good, Spirit? Yeah, the Five of Voices. I feel like this is, you know, so for some of you, there could have been a connection here in which there was drama, or there was an argument or words said. You know, this is that feeling of defeat, feeling of like betrayal. It's just this feeling of being hurt by somebody that you trusted. But ultimately, what I feel from this card is, I feel like this is all in your mind, okay? I feel like you are arguing with yourself here. And it has to do with like this abundance that you seek. Whatever that may be, it feels very conflicting. I'm getting this energy of having to be on top, you know, like having to win, and it's kind of wearing you down emotionally, I feel. But you're learning how to be patient with yourself, which is good. Let's see, what other messages, Spirit, for Libra's highest good? What else can you tell us? The Page of Inspiration. Okay, so maybe that's why there's this resistance to change, is because maybe you're not paying close attention to the signs and synchronicities. This is giving me the energy of being emotionally detached, because it feels like things aren't manifesting or progressing in the way that you had hoped. And it's like you are having to not only be patient with yourself, but it's just you don't want your emotions to get the better of you. It's like you're tuning out your emotions. But in the process of doing that, it's like you are also kind of ignoring the signs, you know, ignoring the messages that Spirit or the universe or God, you know, is trying to bestow upon you, right? Can we get 2 more cards, Spirit? We got the Empress. Whatever this idea is, whatever this spark, it's igniting a certain level of confidence within you, right? And the Empress talks about things coming to fruition. It talks about the fact that you have, you know, immense power here. Nobody fucks with the Empress, because she knows her worth. She knows what she's all about. And she has incredible manifestation powers, abilities, you know. And it's all a matter of really tapping into that. Spirit is saying you are an Empress. You know, it's not gender specific. So it's just basically saying that you are this powerful creature, this powerful being. You have what it takes to achieve your goals. Whatever this idea is, you have what it takes. Whatever this creative passion here, maybe that's all that this reading is about, is just finding that confidence to be like, you know what, I got this. Oh, do you want to give me? So the Seven of Inspiration in reverse. Okay. So some of you could be dealing with some drama, like I said earlier, in regards to this whole situation. And it just, the Seven of Inspiration in reverse is just giving me that energy of like not wanting to deal with all the drama, not wanting to deal with all of the external factors that are, you know, either causing you stress or causing you pressure, feeling a lot of pressure. And it's like you want to focus on yourself. You're trying to focus on obtaining that abundance. You're focusing on whatever this creative endeavor is for you. We got the Seven of Materials, and this talks about possibilities opening up. It also talks about working hard towards achieving a goal, achieving an outcome, a reward, planting the seeds and watering that plant and watching it grow, nurturing. There is a lot of nurturing that I do feel in this overall energy here with you. It's like you're nurturing yourself. You're wanting to just basically take care of yourself and not deal with anybody else. You know what I mean? And it's like you're tapping into your creative source. But which is interesting because, you know, we are in Taurus season right now. It's officially Taurus season. And this season talks about being a little bit selfish in order to put your energy towards the things that make you happy personally, you know. So there's an element of like comfortability. There's an element of being practical, you know, focusing more on material aspects of life, right? So like paying the bills, you know, making that money, setting plans for future goals, or taking the initial steps towards your abundance, right? Yeah, and it's like Spirit is saying with the Seven of Materials is all that hard work is going to pay off. And then we got the Eight of Voices in reverse. So yeah, it's like you're releasing this, you know, victim mentality. It's like you're not allowing that self-saboteur to get the best of you. At least you're trying not to allow that to happen. Because I see it here with this Muse of Emotions here. It's like you are keeping your emotions in check, basically. Because even though you don't feel that things are abundant enough or prosperous enough for you right now, it's like you're not going to let that bother you. You're going to continue to walk forward with this confidence here. But what I feel is that inside I feel like it still does bother you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we got the Queen of Voices in reverse. You're not playing around. This is your energy, Libra. The Queen of Voices, she's straight to the point, you know. She makes a decision and it's final. She's very serious about what she wants. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull a most likely outcome for you. Keep in mind that this is not set in stone. Actions shape destiny, you know, so you do have free will. And so just take this with a grain of salt, all right? Let's take a look into the future here. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I feel like you are essentially detaching yourself from external things. So it could be people, it could be obligations, right? You feel like you are kind of stepping back from those kinds of things and focusing more inward. You're focusing on your own contentment. So we got the Four of Wands in reverse, and then we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And this is giving me the energy of what it feels like. So if, for some of you, if you're involved in a marriage or relationship, it feels like you are not necessarily turning your back on this relationship. It just feels like you're going to be more focused on applying yourself differently. You're going to be more focused on work, you know, putting your head down and doing the work. Ultimately detaching yourself from whatever relationship that you're in. Not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily mean like separation. It just means like you are just going to be more focused on your goals. And you're going to be more focused on you, which is good. Let's see, what's coming up next for Libra Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, look, see? The Seven of Cups. Your possibilities are opening up for you. You know, this is a card of having a lot of possibilities, opening your eyes to different possibilities. What else, Spirit? All right. So we got the Five of Pentacles, okay, and then we got the Knight of Wands. And what I'm understanding is even though things might feel like they're lacking, so for some of you, this could be that energy of being pushed away, or maybe the energy of pushing somebody away. And for others of you, this could be financially lacking, okay? But even though things feel like they're lacking here, you're going to move forward with passion. You're going to continue to move forward with integrity and drive, creativity, inspiration. The Knight of Wands talks about taking inspired action, you know, towards your goal, towards your destiny. And I feel that that's what you're going to do. You're going to continue to step into this creative energy, I feel. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Princess of Cups. This is the energy of opening up. Allowing your heart to lead you. You know, allowing your emotions, your feelings to guide you, your intuition. Hearing the signs, hearing the call from Spirit. And what's interesting is, you see how she's holding a cup there? It's like you've made a decision on which possibility you want. You made a decision on which, you know, potential possibility you want to achieve. Because you see how she's looking over here at all these possibilities, like, you know, feeling like there's something lacking, something's missing, looking at all these possibilities, and then she finally chooses one. So it's like you're gonna go for it, but right now it just feels like you're taking time to find inner peace. You're taking time to really evaluate things here. Yeah, that's what I feel. All right, let's go ahead and pull a couple of advice cards here for you, and then we'll end it there. All right, Libra? All right, universe, spirits, and guides, what advice do we have for Libra moving forward here? The Princess of Cups could also be talking about some form of like apology or forgiveness happening, right? So take it as it resonates. But it's ultimately opening up emotionally. What advice do we have for Libra moving forward, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Oh, you got 2. So, you got fulfillment. And this card talks about, remember how we talked about planting the seeds and watering the plant and watching it grow? This talks about not only trusting in the process, but it talks about being happy, like just tapping into that abundance and being happy with the process, being more process oriented versus goals oriented. You know what I mean? It's talking about finding what it is, like whatever job it is or career that's gonna bring you that sense of fulfillment, that sense of pleasure in what you do. You know, it's dharma really. But because you know that once that plant bears fruit, you know, that fruit is going to be rewarding. And you see how there's a moon here? It's like you have to allow your intuition to guide you, to help you find that sense of fulfillment. Because I feel like this is what your challenge is right now is, you know, am I happy doing what I'm doing? You know, am I happy where I'm at? And it's just about not questioning the fact that you're not where you want to be yet. It's just about, you know, in a way tricking your mind into thinking like, I am happy in this process. You know, I am happy watering this plant because I look forward to the fruit that it's going to bear. You know, I am happy with the work that I put into it. And then you got truth. Now I'm gonna read this one out of the book because I feel like this one has a strong message for you. But ultimately, it's like walking forward with the truth, knowing that the universe is going to guide you. Let me read that one out of the book here. Truth. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find truth. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth, but once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. You see that? So it's all about authenticity in the sense of like being able to fully be yourself, right? If you're in a relationship that isn't serving that, then it's time to release that relationship, you know? If you're at a job that doesn't feel fulfilling, it's time to release that job, you know? But it feels like you have some kind of spark, some kind of idea on how to progress here. All right, let me go ahead and pull one of these elemental cards here. What advice do we have for Libra? Moving forward, Spirit, what advice do we have for Libra? Come on. Thank you. So we got desert, and it says solitariness. Let me go ahead and read a little bit of that one out of the book, but that one talks about taking time for yourself to reflect. You see how there's all these birds here chirping at her? I feel like these are other people in your circle chirping at you, you know, and you just want to be left alone. Let's see, number 13. Solitariness. There is a difference between being alone or solitary and being lonely. Feeling confident to spend time alone is powerful. You do not need so much. Work on developing simplicity. There is more to life than accumulating objects. You can be resilient and adapt to difficult circumstances. Yep. So it's all about just taking time out and understanding like how to be with yourself, because I feel like there is a good amount of mental confliction happening in your mind, and it's just about releasing whatever anxieties there are, dealing with them, you know. All right, Libra, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and click the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to book your personal reading, my information is in the description box below. And until next time, Libra, I will see you later. Bye.